top speed, and one of these 1 in 20 waves just got us. Once it broke,
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to week 2. I'm pretty optimistic we're going to be able to kick off tomorrow with everyone hearing and seeing each other, which will be fantastic. I hope you're getting a chance to have a crack at our work on Cold Mountain, and we can start tomorrow's session by having a look at that. But what I wanted to do is to send you a link to this week's work, and this week's work is entitled Miracle at Sea. True story. True story. You can see from the introduction that I've got some famous headlines there from real events that took place. Apollo 13, the Titanic, and the climbing of Mount Everest. So they're true stories that have all of these wonderful interconnected stories and events and people that took place in them. If you were to look at the story of Everest, you would find an incredible series of sub-stories and different characters and places, and incredible story that we could explore. So we're looking at a story that took place not that long ago, and it's described described as the miracle at sea for a very good reason. And the man at the centre of that story, you can see on this slide, Tony Bullimore. Incredible, incredible story of survival. The story is set, actually, if you look at the bottom of this picture, you'll see it down the bottom, around the roaring 40s, the furious 50s, and the screaming 60s. So what on earth are they? They're winds. So this is an area, a map of the world of the winds that travel around the world. And we're talking about the latitude. So they're the lines that go around the world, and longitude goes down the world. So you can work out where you are. But certain winds howl around at certain latitudes. So you're probably not surprised to hear that the furious 40s, the roaring 40s take place at 40 degrees south, which is down underneath Australia. Then you get to the furious 50s, and then the screaming 60s, the closer you get to the Antarctica. The reason they howl around there, guys, is that when you think about it, below the bottoms of South Africa, South America, and Australia, there's nothing. So there's nothing to stop those winds. There's no continents. So the winds just howl, and for sailors, it is incredible. South of Perth and Fremantle, a long, long way south into the roaring 40s and almost the furious 50s is where this story took place. Each of these headings has a link. It has information to it. All of them, except one, are relevant to this story. One of them is a red herring, and I need to tell you about what a red herring is, and I'll do that tomorrow. One of them is a false lead, but all of them connect to this story, except one. I want you to click on those links. I want you to explore, and I want you to provide me some information on each one of these links. And I've given you an example. I've done the chocolate one. So have a look at that. That's how I want you on the OneNote page, which you'll see this page in your folders. I want you to do an information display exactly like that on HMAS Adelaide, on Tony Bullimore, on Miracle at Sea. And the other subheadings that I've got there. Don't bother doing chocolate, I've just done it. But I want a picture, a heading, an opening sentence, 2 dot points, and tell me how it's connected to the story. When I read one of those articles on Tony Bullimore, I found that he survived on chocolate. That's why I put chocolate there. So that's how it connects. One of them has no connection whatsoever. And I still want you to do the research box, but then tell me this doesn't connect. This is the red herring, Michael. Okay? All right, that's our task for this week. Have a look and enjoy it, and I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we start to explore this remarkable story, the miracle at sea. Well done, guys. Looking forward to it.